Now, if you guys remember, a few months ago, we talked about the federal government, Sean Duffy and the Trump administration having issues with the California high-speed rail and saying they want to defund this thing because they're saying it's too far over budget and it's ended up becoming a boondoggle. Well, there's been an update on that issue, so let's take a look here at the California high-speed rail.
The future of California's high-speed rail may be on the line as state leaders await the green light for $4 billion in critical funding.
Today is the deadline for the state to respond to the Federal Rail Authority's claim that the project is going nowhere fast. Today in the Bay is Chris Sanchez in our newsroom this morning. And Chris, the Rail Authority CEO is actually putting his money where his mouth is.
Well, good morning to you, Marcus and Laura. So part of California's response is a plan to dedicate $1 billion in state clean energy funds toward that high-speed rail project. Now, in case you're not up to speed on the high-speed rail fight, the Federal Railroad Administration notified the state that it was not in compliance to receive $4 billion in grants because of costly order changes, missed deadlines, reduced ridership projections and such, making for, quote, no viable path forward. Now, the California High-Speed Rail Authority responded that the federal agency came to that conclusion through, quote, inaccurate, often outright misleading presentation of evidence, and that the state is in fact in compliance. The state rail CEO included in the rebuttal that the state is dedicating $1 billion from the state's climate emissions program, according to the Chronicle, and at the American Public Transportation Association conference in San Francisco last month, they said that they would help bring in private partners in that way. And we talked with a member of San Jose State's Mineta Transportation Institute who agrees that there is a way forward.
This is going to take longer if federal support is withheld. We do see, I think, the state stepping up to deliver it more quickly. But it is true, for all mega projects, and this is the mega project of mega projects.
Well, he is right about that. This California high-speed rail is the mega project of mega projects. It is already the second most expensive transportation infrastructure project in U.S. history, and it's not even done yet. It is second only to the interstate highway system in cost. Now, he's saying that if the federal government withholds the funds, that the state will do it. Trust me, guys, if the federal government doesn't help fund this thing, it's probably not going to happen. California has a large budget deficit right now, and this project is extremely expensive. So if the federal government doesn't fund this, I don't see it getting completed in this lifetime. But we shall see. Let's see what else the video has to say.
Time is the enemy, time is money.
We also talked with Senator Dave Cortese, who says that California is entitled to every one of those $4 billion, given that it's a donor state, meaning that California sends $81 billion more in taxpayer dollars than what the state gets back in federal services. He says no matter how you feel about the train itself, you should demand a fight for your tax dollars.
If you have questions about the project itself, or change orders, or costs, think of those as one bucket of things to worry about, and think about the federal government taking money away from us as another bucket of things that no good comes from. That is putting people to work right now in California.
The federal government has claimed that the state hasn't made much progress, but there is a lot of infrastructure work in the Central Valley to counter that. And the rail line between San Jose and San Francisco is already electrified and ready to go. In fact, it's in use with local transit. If the Federal Rail Authority rejects California's justification for its progress and yanks the $4 billion, we are likely to see this issue go to court. Laura?
All right. Well, with this administration, I wouldn't be surprised if they do yank the funding. So I think this is probably going to end up in court. And once we find out the outcome of that, I will be sure to follow up and let you guys know. But California high-speed rail, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of it in the news for the rest of this administration.